huge disallowed goal right there for us, as Ottawa got disallowed a goal, and so we're still scoreless and offsides call. I'm telling you, Gallant is a genius doing these coaches' challenges. So. What's up? Yeah, I'm having nothing but issues with the stream for some reason. I don't know why, but hopefully this one works okay. I don't have any issues. Again, big disallowed goal on the offsides by Ottawa. I'm telling you, Gallant is an absolute genius for with coaches' challenges. So we're still scoreless. Not looking good though for the Red Wings as they're losing their game. Really want the Red Wings. Like they could clinch a spot tonight if they win, but they're sucking right now. Yeah, 2-0, and Boston's on the power play with 2:23 left in the first period. So, come on, Red Wings. Philly's down 2-0 against Toronto for crying out loud. Man. Looks like Boston could be in a playoff position by the end of tonight if things continue the way they're going. Yeah, Denny's right. We'll just play a clean game. We don't, we can't afford to get anyone injured in this game. These two last games are utterly meaningless for us. We can get blown out every single game, and it's not affect our standings. We won first in the Atlantic. We can't fall any further than that, so we can rest up guys. That's why Montoya's in right now. But yeah, goalies right now talking about fan appreciation night on Saturday, and I think it's just gonna be a fun. It can be a fun night. Fans can just have an enjoyable time. Celebrate this unbelievable season the Florida Panthers have been having. Again, there's no stress on the players. They can just go out, have some fun with this game on Saturday. Soak up just the absolute appreciation that us fans have for what they have accomplished this season. So, really looking forward to that. I was kind of thinking of going for that game, but airfare would cost like $400, and I don't really have that type of money. I would have gone right after work. I work a short shift on Saturdays, 5 to 9. I was thinking of hoping to get out by 8, maybe catch an 11 o'clock flight down to Florida. Be there hopefully by 4. But, yeah, it wasn't going to happen, unfortunately. Hey guys, let me know if this is going on YouTube. Can't really see it on my end. Oh, I can see it on my end. 7 people. Okay. Perfect. Alright, big power play for us. Well, 4 and 4 actually. I thought there was a power play, but 4 and 4. It's gonna be nice being in the playoffs and not having to deal with like 4 on 4 or 3 on 3 in overtime. Unless again in overtime there's a penalty on both teams, they'll obviously be on 4 on 4. But no more 3 on 3s in overtime don't come to playoffs. So we kind of seen the struggle during 3 on 3s. We haven't really done too well on that in that aspect. So. Oh, okay. You guys are commenting. I just didn't have the comments up. So, hey, Fluffy. What's up, Josh? Tricky Nicky, how's it going? Cool. It's on YouTube. Awesome. Thank you guys for letting me know that. Go ahead and let other people know that I am streaming live. So yes, Joshua, it is on YouTube as well. So if you go on YouTube, you will see it live. So might get a little bit better feed than you're getting right now through YOUNOW. So. Alright, it's back on even strength now, so that's a pretty sweet gift, you know, that IKEA kitchen. Damn. Wish I was down in Florida. I thought I could win it. But again, I don't have a house, so it really wouldn't work out too well for me. So all you guys on Twitter, if you guys can share this, let everyone know that I'm live streaming. That'd be cool. Get some more interaction on here. Currently we have 5 people in this chat viewing this live. What's going on with the Boston game? Let's check what's going on with the Bruins. Alright, they're up 2-0. And Philly's down 2-0. So not going the way I wanted it to go, unfortunately. I would rather have Boston lose and Philadelphia win. I don't want the Bruins to make the playoffs, as you guys all know. So come on, boys. 2 shots of both teams so far. We're almost halfway through, man. Good defense so far. Yeah, Grimaldi's been unbelievable since he's been called out for us. Yeah, I'm glad Ottawa's not in the playoffs. I would not want to play them in the playoffs at all. Especially with Craig Anderson in the net. So if I'm not able to get more than 10 people at one time, I'm probably going to shut this down because it's just, you know, right now we're at 4. right now. So hopefully more will come on. Like I said, guys, share this if you can. But yeah, doesn't seem like anyone's interested. Like I said, we're at 4 viewers right now. We'd like a little bit more than that on YouTube. I'm up to 8 viewers, so awesome. Thank you, Tricky Nikki, for sharing. We're up to 5. Thank you. Appreciate your support. So, one quick thing. I don't know if you guys have watched my YouTube channels and stuff like that, but you see I've been wearing a lot recently. And the reason why I've been wearing it is, my thing is, every time we play, I'll wear either the Panthers jersey or Spacey in Space. And then if we win, I'll continue to wear that jersey in my videos and then during the next game. And obviously, with us continuing to win lately, that's why I've been continuing to wear the Spacey in Space shirt, hoodie. So, speaking of Spacey, I hope he drops the puck for the game on first playoff game we play at home on Thursday, which is pretty much going to be when we're going to be playing our first game. Because we can't play Wednesday due to the fact that the Panthers have a concert at the BB&T Center on that Wednesday. So, my goal is to hopefully, if we play either the Islanders or the Rangers, it's going to be between those two teams, which I'm ecstatic about, because then again it allows me to go to a game. I really can't go to a game down in Florida. Great pressure by Florida right now. But I plan on going to a game. And right now it looks like the schedule for the Islanders, they have a temporary schedule, looks like. And we could be playing them next Sunday for Game 3 in New York. And I plan on going there. I'm desperately hoping it's a day game, so then I can go for the entire game and then go home in time in order to go to work the next day. If it's during the evening, I unfortunately will have to leave early during that game in order to get back to work that Monday, which probably I'll be up well over 36 hours in that span. So hoping it is a day game, it'll be a little bit easier on me. But also, if we get to a Game 6 could be in New York, and I'm actually taking a vacation because my wife's going on vacation. So I'll be off from that Saturday to Monday, and they're playing that Sunday. So hoping that it works out as a Game 6, and hopefully we can win the series. That'll be a little bit easier on me for that. So we're up to 6 guys. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to announce the full schedule come after the last game that they've played on Sunday. Because it's probably going to come down to that very last game with Philadelphia and the Islanders playing on Sunday. And the reason why they're playing is because of due to the fact that those snowstorms they got up in that area back, I believe, in January, early February, I mean. We luckily survived and didn't get too bad. Thank you. Thank you for coming, fan. Alright, power play for, I think Ottawa, he said. Denny said. No, Goldie said. We'll see. So what do you guys think of the game so far? I'm currently watching it through this site called On Hockey TV. I had hockey streams, but it ended up being it went away for some reason. I'm not sure why. I do have Google Cast Stream. They're free. It shows every game. I recommend it if you can get it. It's a really good system, but it's kind of lags behind a bit, so I use onhockey.tv. It shows all streams from all the games, multiple screens, and you can see multiple. Again, right now I'm watching the Florida broadcast of it, and it gives you like several live types of things you can do. So. Yeah, I know. It is hard to get invested in this game because of it's just these last two games are just so meaningless right now. Unfortunately, and it's a good thing. They're meaningless in a good way. So Ottawa's going on a power play, but they're meaningless in a good way, which is good. We haven't had meaningless good hockey. I don't think in a very, 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 very long time. I don't think since like 99, 2000, we've had a game where it's been meaningless. And even then, I think it was meaningful. So this is probably the first time in franchise history we've had meaningless hockey that's actually a good thing. So, no, you don't have to pay for it. It is free. So if you need to find if you're looking to watch games and stuff like that, it is a free site, so I would recommend checking that out. No problem. Oh, nice. There you go. Rubino with a couple of short chances. There we go. Alright guys, we're at 5 viewers right now. If you guys could go ahead and share this, that'd be awesome. Again, looking for a couple more people to join in on this. YouTube, we're at 9, which is really good. On YOUNOW, I'm at 5, so yeah, I don't want Boston to make it. It'd just be an awesome, epic collapse, which would be really nice. So yeah, sucks that they're there. Philly's losing as well, so if I can get up to 10 viewers, I will do it for the whole game if you guys want me to. Let me know if you want me to do it for the whole game. It's all up to you guys. Cool. Thanks for coming on here. Yeah, we're up to 6, so let's keep this going. I like doing this. It's kind of fun, get to interact with you guys while we're watching the game together. Makes it more enjoyable, especially being up here alone. I know a lot of you guys are up in other countries, like in Canada, maybe Finland, Sweden, other states like Florida, Philadelphia, whatever. So I know it's kind of hard to interact with other Panther fans while you're watching the game. So, anything I can do to help everyone get together and watch the game and interact with each other is something I'd like to do. No Boston, no. Yep. Exactly. No, I can feel you, Tricky Nicky. It's kind of lonely up here in Boston. Luckily, I have my good buddy Jack that lives up here, so I'm able to go to a game with him or watch a game with him. But again, for the longest time, I know how you feel. It sucked. But again, that's the awesome thing about social media is that you're able to interact with other people, and you can find someone that is in your area that loves the team that you love, and be able to meet up hopefully and interact with them and watch the team you guys love. Like I said, I would have never found my good friend Jack if it wasn't for social media. And again, I wouldn't have, a ton of the stuff that's happening. I wouldn't have been able to meet so many great Panther fans if it wasn't for social media. So, yeah, I want Panthers Tampa in the second round too. I think that could really help Florida as a hockey state big time. Yeah, I want the Rangers to win. Rangers got to win. Yeah, that'll be huge because then if it's Panthers, Rangers, Panthers, Islanders, then I think the schedule could be out pretty much tonight, if not tomorrow, where I could make plans to be able to see a game down there. Nice, going to regular season finale. That's gonna be awesome. Wish I could be there. Challenger, yeah. Nice. Thank you for becoming a fan. Amazing how well we played against Anderson this season. After so many seasons, we just couldn't do anything against them. We've just, we've actually been really good against them for some reason. So, wow, welcome, Kings fans. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I hope they saw Montoya too. I think they will because he's just been a solid backup for us. Just think if we didn't have him. I think he got really upset after last season, just how bad he was. And he conditioned better and stuff like that, and he really improved over last season. And we have two solid goalies. And I've said in my last video I did, that he's just been so good for us, Yeah, I think Luongo should rest for Saturday. I don't think he should play. I personally think he played too many games as it is. In my season preview video I did on YouTube, I honestly didn't think he should play 60 games. I thought he could have done 55, then Montoya could have done the rest. But it didn't really seem like they listened to me, unfortunately. Yeah, we're exciting team to watch this season, I think this is going to be our second highest. Panthers going on, I believe, a penalty right now. Yeah, penalty for Panthers. But yeah, I think this is going to be the second biggest offensive season we've had in our history. So, Fly with high stick. That sucks. One of our best defensemen out for the penalty kill. So these guys got to step up. Kill this power play. Yeah, we do have so many 20-goal scorers. It's I think we're up to like 5 this season, which is amazing. It just shows the depth that we have with this team, and that we're able to not rely on one guy. Like a lot of people are like, oh, we need a 30-goal scorer to be successful. No, you don't. You don't need to be successful with the 30-goal scorer. You can have multiple 20-goal scorers and be even more successful as it is. And that's what we're proving right now. We don't have a 30-goal scorer. I think Barkov easily could have been if he wasn't injured for that period of time he was. But, again, the fact that we have five guys that scored 20 or more goals just shows our depth and shows that, hey, we don't rely on one line. Like, remember, when the top line, Yager, Barkov, and Huberdeau wasn't producing, we had our other lines producing. Trocheck's out with his injury. We're undefeated since he's been out. And we're scoring goals in bunches. You know? Grimaldi's stepped up. Other guys have stepped up. You know, the top line's stepping up. You know, it just shows a depth. And I think we can actually do some real damage in the playoffs with, you know, the depth that we have. Yeah, definitely. Yager has been a huge impact on this team. I think since he's come on, I think we're averaging, I think we're like at a 120-point clip, which is amazing. Fuck. That was too easy. Yeah, Montoya wants that one back. That hurt. I have an Ekblad in the penalty in the penalty box on that. That penalty kill hurt us. Hey, I've been growing this since October, so I got a head start. Even Ekblad said that I have a great beard, so that goal hurt. Late in the period on the power play, that hurt. You know. Well, hopefully we can get a quick one right now. Cut this lead. If not, at least escape the first with a 1-0 lead and come back stronger in the second. It just seems like we've always had a tough time in Ottawa. Like, as long as I remember, we've always had a tough time playing the Senators in Ottawa. I remember a heartbreaking loss several years ago. I think we're up like 2-1. With like a minute left, and then, or I think we tied the game with like a minute left, and then Ottawa came back and won it with like 7 seconds remaining. It sucked. It was one of the worst losses I've had to deal with as a Panthers fan. Branson's okay. He's just got sent back to Florida for just to rest up his foot. It was more of his foot than concussions. He will be back for the playoffs in time. I think my guess with Trocheck, he'll be back for the second week, like the week of April 11th. Not the April 11th, but the week after. So game 3, I think Trocheck could be back by game 3. That's my thought. With Yager retiring, he says he can play until whenever. So whenever he wants to retire, hey, it'll be whenever he wants to retire. Look at him. Look how well he's doing. I think he's got like 65 points, and he's like 44. You know, so he can. You know, he can keep going as long as he wants to. Yeah, that game against Boston hurt. I was at that game, and I was at North Station pretty much bawling my eyes out for that one. So that was a tough loss. With McDavid, yeah, that would have been. He would have been treated a lot better than if he went to Edmonton. But man, if we just got lucky with that draft pick, I think we were in that round to pick. But just Edmonton just needs to stop getting these first overall picks or even close to it. They really need to fix the system because Edmonton has had how many number one or number two picks throughout the years, and they still cannot get it together. They have to do something because I know they changed it. They did change it when Edmonton came around and kept winning the first overall pick. And then I know they did way back in the 90s when Ottawa was tanking on purpose to get their first overall pick. But there has to be a new system in place because it's not working, and talent in Edmonton is just being wasted because they continue to get those picks and they're just not. It's not able to produce. Fourth best, yeah, I agree. What's wrong with the Panthers? Honestly, we've shown how lethal we can be. I'd like to go all the way to Stanley Cup and win it, but realistically, I want to win a round. If we're going to win one round, that's a successful season for me because we have not been able to win a round since '96, and even if we get swept in the second round, this still will be an unbelievably successful season for the Florida Panthers. But we have to win a round. Again, yes, winning the Atlantic, having the most points in franchise history, having the most wins in franchise history, having the lowest fewest goals against in franchise history, the Spacey thing, the Rats. That's all great. But we have this history of not being able to win in the first round. So, in my personal opinion, in order for this to be a successful season, we need to win that first round. That will be huge. Again, like I said, we could get swept in the next round and lose every game 10-0. I don't care. We still had a successful season in my eyes. I'd like 4 more years a little longer. That'd be great. But again, you got to cut down on his playing time if you're going to do that. Game 7, second round. All right, I'll go for that. I think we could be down. If we could be down with the games in 6 games, that'd be awesome because then I could be at game 6 and watch them beat the Islanders, and that'd be awesome. That'd be huge. Yeah, the 08-09 season. Oh god, I don't know if you guys remember that season. 08-09 was horrible. That sucked. We were tied with Montreal, identical records, everything, but they had the better record against us when it came down to it. That was such a heartbreaker. And I think that game, the game that lost it for us was that game against Philadelphia, and we lost 1-0. I was so devastated after that game. So pissed off after that game. Yes, I agree. 5 less games this season, definitely. Again, like I said, I think Luongo should have gone down to maybe 50 games. I really thought Luongo should have played 50, 55 games this season. And Montoya the rest of the way. But again, he's been stellar, though, Luongo, surprisingly. Let's check the other scores, guys. So Detroit's blowing it big time. They're up 3-0. And then Toronto is up only 2-1 now against Philadelphia. So hopefully Philadelphia can win that game. But now I believe, though, if Detroit can come back and force this into overtime, Detroit will still hold the lead. They're actually talking about it right now. So Detroit has 39 wins. Yes. Okay, so actually, even if Boston still wins, Detroit still holds that first spot because they have more regulation wins than Boston, which is huge. Yeah, that was a great series against New Jersey. It sucks that we lost against them on in double overtime. No, I don't know. I didn't cry. I was just shell shocked for like that night, and then I was just proud because it's just like we just played an unbelievable series against the Devils, you know. No, we're definitely a lot better this season compared to that season. I think what happened with that season was Talon just had to sign a ton of players to get to the cap, and that's why he just signed some ridiculous contracts. Brian Campbell's contract, for example. And I think we got lucky, honestly, to win the Atlantic. I think if we didn't win the Atlantic division, I think we would have had a little bit tougher in the playoffs. Not the Atlantic, I mean the Southeast Division. Because Washington was just horrible that season. And we had just had all those overtime shootout losses, which helped us out. Which, again, could help out Detroit, because right now Detroit has got a lot of overtime losses as well. So that could help them against Boston to make the playoffs. So, but Detroit's got to pick it up in this game, man. Philadelphia's still losing. So, again, both those teams lose, and Boston will be in a playoff position, so... Yeah, Talon's been unbelievable for us. He's really helped us, get to the level we need to be. So, alright, guys, if you guys can keep sharing this, it would be great. We're at only 5 viewers at the moment. I would like to get a little bit more, get a little more interaction. That would be cool. Yes, Doug and Vinny are absolutely awesome. I can't speak how... There's just no words to describe how grateful I am to have them as owners. They are just unbelievable. They're very personal with the fans. It's just really awesome to have owners. You know, like I said, like when they went to play the Bruins, you know, he was more than happy to do an interview with me. He had no problem. You know, he asked me like multiple times, like, "Hey, anything else I can do for you? Anything else I can do for you?" You know, he cares about the fans. He's, you know. They're like kids, you know. This is, you know, a hobby for them. You know, they're billionaires, multi-millionaires. You know, they're doing this. You know, because they love hockey and they want, you know, and I think they've done a great job to bring this franchise to where they need to be, you know. So like I said, guys, on Saturday, you guys have fun, man. Have a ball if you're at the game, and you know, show your gratitude towards the team, the owners, and everybody. You know, they brought us. You know, a couple of years ago, we were dead last in the NHL. You know, and now look at us, second best in the Eastern Conference. Amazing. I think it's kind of hilarious how everyone in Canada now loves us after hating us so much and wanting us to move down up to Canada and go to Quebec and stuff like that. But I think it's great. Again, it's just we've just had poor ownership and poor GMs in the past that have just dragged us down. But there's this one guy on Twitter that loves Mike Keenan, but he absolutely destroyed our team. He sent our franchise back so many years by trading Longo and just making bad trades and bad coaching moves and GM moves. And again, like I said, like a lot of people were upset earlier when, you know, Talon said he had a 5-year plan. And when he came on, obviously he's more in his 5th year now. And unfortunately, he wasn't able to do what he could do because of the ownership that was there. Yorkmeyer sucked. He would not allow Talon to do what he did. Would not give him the money to do what he could do. Which is why his 5-year plan got delayed a little bit. Honestly, I think his 5-year plan started when Vinny and Doug came in. So this is, again, their 3rd year. And look at this. His 3rd year in, we're Atlantic Division champions. We're ahead of schedule right now. Honestly, like I said, if we can play the way we've been playing, we can easily, again, I'd love to go to the Eastern Conference, maybe even the finals. We've shown we can hang with these teams that are in the playoffs right now. Pittsburgh, I think, is going to be one of the toughest opponents, and hopefully we don't have to play Pittsburgh. I think they're going to be the toughest ones. But we show we can play with the Islanders. We show we can play with the Rangers. We show we can play with Washington. We're 2-1 against Washington. We show we can play with Tampa. We show we can play with Detroit. If Boston squeaks in, we can play with them. We can play against Philly. We're showing we can hang with these teams. So, honestly, I think our chances are good. Like I said, if it comes down and we lose in the 6th round, I'm not going to be disappointed. With the skill we have on this team, I think we can go far with the skill that we have. Yeah, definitely. In 2 years' time, maybe even next year. Even next year, we could be a cup contender. Easily. Yeah, that'd be great. If Washington can take care of Pittsburgh, that'd be huge. But that's if they play Pittsburgh. As of right now, it could be Boston, Detroit, or Philadelphia. And I think Washington could easily destroy all 3 of those teams. And then in the 2nd round, hopefully Washington plays Pittsburgh, and then they can take them out. And then we'll play Washington in the Eastern Conference Finals. If we get that far, that'd be great. So, what's going on in the other games? All right, Detroit scored. They're only 3-1 now. One more goal. Let's get another goal, Detroit. If Detroit can get another goal in this period and limit Boston to nothing, they can still make it a game. Philly's still losing 2-1. The Islanders are up 1-0 over the Rangers. I kind of want the Islanders to lose that game. So, we'll see what happens there. Hey, no problem, man. Thanks for joining. I'll be right back. I'm going to go with another beer. Stream's going to keep going. Alright. I got to share my link again. Get more people on, you know? Right now, I'm going to go with a Traveler IPA Shanty. It's one of their new beers, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, let's get some more people in here. Alright, hopefully get some more people in here. We're only up to 4 right now. Like a little bit more. And we're down to 3. So how you all guys doing tonight? Enjoying the game? Awesome. Yeah, definitely, just for your sake. I need a strong period here, guys. Yeah, I still have some Jagermeister, not much though. I probably only have like 1 shot left. So I'm going to have to buy a little bit more. Toronto's up now 2-0. Toronto's up 3-1, so... Ah. Get it out, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Honestly, goaltending will be the X factor. I think Luongo wants some revenge after that. I know he's been in the playoffs a little bit more than that, but I think he wants his revenge after losing the Stanley Cup Finals against Boston. You know, he wants to be here too, so that helps his confidence and stuff like that. You know, he wants to do well here. You know, there's so much pressure playing in Vancouver. You know, I think he just crumbled under the pressure in the Stanley Cup Finals. Because there's so much pressure as a Canadian player to succeed in the playoffs that he just couldn't. I don't think he could handle it. You know, here in South Florida, he's not going to have to deal with that type of pressure. And I think he can do a lot better in the playoffs than he did during that Stanley Cup run. And again, it helps that we have Montoya as a backup. So again, if Luongo has a rough game, we can trust on Montoya to back him up. So. Tampa's up 2-1. Boston's up 3-1. Toronto's up 3-1. Islanders 2-0. So nothing's going right now for the Panthers. So and for me personally, like I said, Florida, it doesn't matter. These two games are pointless for them in a good way. So. Thank you for joining. Yeah, so it's not helping us. We'll be tied. 3-0. Yep, Islanders are scored, so 3-0. So it looks like it could be the Rangers if things, you know, but I think the Islanders have more games on hand on the Rangers, so it doesn't help out things for the Panthers. I don't want to play the Rangers in the first round. They're going to be tough. You know, they got a strong team. They constantly are able to go far in the playoffs, so. But again, we're showing we can hang with these teams. We can play the Rangers. So it'll be interesting to see. But again, like I said, I'd rather play the Islanders, if anything. I hope they fix that whole broadcasting thing, once the playoffs start. Because it's playoffs, so the Panthers should get priority over the Marlins. But we'll see. No, it probably could be a good series with the Rangers, but it's going to be a tough one. It'll be a tough one. Alright, only 3 viewers right now, so I'm probably going to close this out after the second period, because it's not getting many people to join in, unfortunately, it seems. It must be unbelievable, That's just, only making the playoffs once in like 15 years. I know a lot of people I've talked to are just ecstatic about it. They can't wait for the playoffs to start. So, thank you for joining. Yeah, the Panthers in the playoffs it's going to be fun. This team is, I think, built, like I said, I'll probably repeat it again, I won't be disappointed if we lose in the second round. I will be disappointed if we lose in the first round. If anything beyond going past the first round is just, absolute cake. It's going to be unbelievable. And I really want us, I'd love to see us get to the Eastern Conference Finals. When we can get to the Eastern Conference Finals, maybe even stay like the finals in this year, that's going to be unbelievable. Hey man, how's it going? Hey Adam, how's it going? Alright, we're up to 5 people. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep it going. I like to keep this going all game, but like I said, I was at 3 viewers earlier. We're at 5 now. Let's go ahead and keep it going. Share this link. Let people know. We're having a good time talking about the Panthers, watching the game together. Share this. Share this link, guys. Let's interact with each other. We're a family. Let's interact. Enjoy the game together. I do too, Tricky Nicky. If I had money, I would pay for you to go down there and see a game. Like I said, honestly, I wish I could win the lottery here. I would spend it on my Panther family. I really would. I would buy all my close friends down to Florida, season tickets for life, send Panther fans that are not in Florida down to see the Panthers play. I consider you guys all family. I would do anything for you guys. So anything I could do to help you have time of your life with this team, I would do. There would be no question. I wouldn't, anything I could do to help my Panther family have a time of their lives, I'll do. It's 1-0 Ottawa right now. Other games going on in the NHL right now. Boston's up 3-1. Islanders up 3-0 over the Rangers, and Tampa's up. Toronto's up 3-1 over Philly. So we'll see. No, I agree with Adam. They really not helping at all. Like the probably pronouncing it wrong, but West Palm Beach newspaper didn't talk about it. I think the Sun Sentinel put it that when we clinched our division, put it just in the sports section instead of the front page. They put the Miami Marlins at the front page and they lost their home opener. And then there was the West Palm Journal or whatever it is, their newspaper, talked about Doug Sifu saying he'd rather play the Islanders over the Rangers, which is a non-story. Like, I don't understand why people are making such a big deal about that. I don't want to play the Rangers either. He was just giving his honest opinion, but again, people just take things out of context on the internet so much that people get offended by it. He respects both teams. He does respect both teams. Again, would you want to play Lundqvist in the playoffs? I sure would not want to play Lundqvist in the playoffs. He is tough. He's a good goalie. Doug Sifu saying that is showing respect for the Rangers and their quality team and goaltending. But unfortunately, people took offense to it and thought that Doug was saying, no, I don't want to play the Rangers. It's an easier team like the Islanders. Islanders are a good team as well. We've had some pretty good games against them. I think we've played the Islanders. We've played tighter games against the Islanders than we've played against the Rangers. So, I think every game against the Rangers has been a close game, like a one-goal game. Except I think the one that one time we shut them out. So, all right, hey man, glad to have you on. We're 1-0 right now. Ottawa's winning. Well, that was a good chance for Ottawa right there. That was a good chance. Son of a bitch. Well, again, I think this is a morale game for the Ottawa Senators. I think they're going to definitely, they've come out a lot better than we have in this game. Because again, this game doesn't mean anything, unfortunately, to us. So for the Ottawa, this means a lot more than those. Hey, guess what? We beat the best team in the Atlantic Division. So they're coming out with a lot more vigor than we are in this game. So, but, you know, gotta get this down to 1 before this period ends, though. Yeah, it is a warm-up, you know. If anything, maybe Florida's just playing cautious. You know, they don't want to injure anybody. They're playing a cautious game. They don't want anyone injured in this game. So they're playing cautious hockey. Ottawa, again, has nothing to lose. They could have every guy get injured, and it doesn't really matter to them because they're done for the season. So, yeah, I like Florida to win this one too, but it's not looking like that right now. So yeah, so all the other games are in the second intermission right now. Boston's up 3-1. Tampa's up 2-1. Islanders up 3-0. Toronto's up 3-1. There are about a minute and 21 left in their period. So. No, it will not be a great series. I do not want to play the Bruins at all. But thankfully, that's not going to happen because the best you guys can get is 3rd or 8th. But again, if you get 3rd, we could play you in the 2nd round. But again, I don't want to play the Bruins because I'll get so much shit if you guys beat us up here. So, yeah, 11 players have played in the playoffs. We have 6 total cups, combined 662 games in the playoffs, 362 wins. 3 players from the 2011 team. With Branson, Kulikov, and Campbell. So, you know, we got a lot more playoff experience, I think, with this team than we had with the 2011-12 team, especially with Yager and Longo and Thornton. And then if Mitchell can come back, even Mitchell, I think those guys can lead us stronger than these other guys that we had back in 11 and 12. No, they are. They are fans because we're starting to win again. Yeah. Yeah, don't harass me. I'll harass you. I'll be obnoxious and harassing. And then I'll be accused of harassing female fans or something, whatever I was accused of. I don't know. I think the only reason why I got a response with that because I said females. If I said guys, I don't think I would have gotten such a response when I said that they left. That's why you are a good person, bro. No, it was, my manager was at Bruins game. He told me the story the other day, and he said that, I don't know if he was cheering for the other team or not, I don't know. But he actually said 2 girls attacked him and beat the crap out of him. So, you know, unfortunately there's some... there are some Bruins fans that are assholes, and some Bruins fans that are classy. I know some classy ones, stuff like that. But I think, unfortunately, with winning any fan base, you're going to get those cocky assholes that think they're unstoppable and that they're the best. And I think that's what's happening. I think, unfortunately, with most Bruins fans that are classless are those bandwagon type fans. In my opinion, I could be wrong, but I think that's what has happened. What happens? Hi, man. Good seeing you. That's hilarious. Alright, quick question, guys. Do you want me to guys continue this to the third period? We're at 6 viewers right now. Let me know if you wanted me to continue the stream for the third period. I'll do it if you guys want me to. Alright? Like I said, I kind of want to get a little bit more people involved in this. Get more Panther fans together to talk about the game and stuff like that. Alright, cool. I got 1 vote for a yes. Alright, Chicken, thanks for coming on. It was a good time. Alright, cool, Adam. Thank you. Yeah, get more people on this on Twitter. Come on. I know there's a ton of people on there. I'm sure the Marlins game is done by now. I know Corey's on here and stuff like that. So get more of our buddies on here. Alright? I think this is better than actual Twitter to interact. So, where's Sarah? Get Sarah on here. I can imagine. Hey, here's a quick thing. Go on hockey.tv. If you go on hockey TV, they do have the Panthers feed. So try it on that, okay? That's what I'm using right now. Yeah, Galant's been unbelievable. Again, I did doubt Gallant for the season when we first signed him. I really wanted Mark Crawford to be our GM, coach. I mean, but Gallant has been unbelievable. He's proven to be a good coach for us. All right, if you watch on TV, then all right. Thanks, Adam, for the link, guy. Like, it's amazing. Like, Detroit is like could clinch a playoff spot, and they're playing like crap. Like, come on. No, it doesn't matter if we lose tonight. We've already clinched first in the Atlantic, so it doesn't matter if we lose. We can lose our next 2 games and still be first overall. And I think that's why we're losing, because I think we're playing a cautious game. We don't want to get anyone injured. We want to be fully healthy for come the playoffs time. So. Alright, cool. I'll be awesome at Saturday. Across the internet's going on. Wow. Ref just took the guy out. That's good. Good job, ref. Idiot. Adam, a lot of people are still watching the Marlins game because I still see it's going live. Right. Grimaldi's injured, probably. Yeah, Grimaldi looks like he's hurt. Oh, that puck went right off his shoulder. Yeah, we don't need him out. We definitely don't need Grimaldi out. So it looks like Bruins scored again. It doesn't seem though Twitter's active though with anything. I think people know this is a pointless game, so it's nobody's really on. So Boston's won their game pretty much. They're up 5-1 now as they scored 2 goals in a minute. So unless Philadelphia can overcome their game, Boston will be in a playoff position. So of course, the Bruins are finally waking up. Alright, so we're done with the second period. I'm going to step away real quick. I got to use the restroom. Okay. So, Adam, seeing the score's over, you want to send another link out? I think people will join now that Marlins are done. But I'm going to use the restroom real quick. Alright, guys? Well, I have to wait for a second, but Sox wants to say hi. Hey, Joshua, thanks for becoming a fan. Sox appreciate you. Hi, guys. I'm Sox. No, Sox doesn't seem interested. Sorry, guys. But you know, Sox has been the star of my videos a couple of times. Maybe I'll get him in another video soon. Maybe tonight. We'll see. Alright. I'll be back, guys. Alright, back, guys. Well, as weak as this one is, we're down to 3 people now. Probably not. I'd like to do more of these. They're kind of cool. But again, I'm not gonna waste my time if only like at the most we had was 7 people doing this. So if I can't get 10 people plus for the playoffs, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm gonna try. I'll probably try during the game 1. If we can do it for like I said, if I can get 10 plus for the first game of the playoffs, I will. If not, I'll probably stop it after the first period. So. Alright, awesome. Thanks for coming back, Craig. No, we probably won't, but hey, it would be great to experience the Panthers playoff game, right though, right, Craig? That was very weird. Okay. We need to come back in a second. Get some points. That tour was unbelievable. Adam Fulton is unbelievable. I took a second tour with him because he was showing another couple of fans it when I went down there the second time. But it's unbelievable. Like I was showing from all the way to the bottom, all the way to the top when I went there, and I got to go in the locker room and all that and stuff. So it's that whole trip last year was memorable, but for fun wise, I had more fun this last time I went. Hanging out with all you guys was a lot more funner. It wasn't as much. It was more pressure on me the last time because again, I had that interview on Fox Sports Florida. Then I had to do the interview with Doug and stuff like that. That was great, but it was just really pressurized. Like I felt like oh my god, I have to, you know, show myself, stuff like that. This time around, I just got to let loose, have fun, hang out with my good pals. Adam and his wife were unbelievable, letting me stay with them. I got to hang out with Craig as well, which is really cool. It was awesome that Craig came down, man. That was a good time. We had a great time. I can't wait, Craig, until next week. You know, hopefully we can go see our Panthers play in 2 weeks. That'll be awesome. I had a blast last time I was down there, so I am. Well, and honestly, you guys are a celebrity to me because you know I just have those 2 times I've been down there have been one of the 2 best times of my lives. You know, I love being with you guys. It's just so much fun. Being able to interact with other Panther fans, you know, I just have so much fun. It's tough up here, you know. Like I said, I have one other person that's a Panthers fan, but it's like we don't ever hardly hang out, you know. So it sucks. So it's like able to hang out with other Panther fans like every single day was the best, you know. I think we will, Craig. I think. Either way, we're going to play the Rangers or the Islanders. So, we're going to be able to go to a game. So, yeah, I want the Islanders as well. I don't want the Rangers. They're going to be a tough team. Well, personally, I think if we can get past the first round, we could do some damage. Yeah, I would agree with that second round. But again, you never know. The playoffs are a totally different season. You never know what can happen. The only way I think I can view the season as successful is if we can win a playoff round. I don't want another year where we go to the playoffs and don't win in the first round. We haven't won since '96 in the playoffs. You know, I want to win a round. What's that? We get blown out 10-0 every game in the second round and lose 4 games to none. I don't care. As long as we won that first round. Because again, we're going to continue to get better. So then the next year, we could be Eastern Conference Finalists, if not Stanley Cup champions next year. You know, we're only going to get better. These guys are only going to get better. Barkov, we could have for a full year. He could score 30 goals. Huberdeau could get there and get 70 points. You know, we just have so much depth. You know, we have these young guys coming up that could, you know, be unbelievable for us. Oh, we will be. Yep, couple definitely be ours. So, can't wait. Thanks for Sarah's confused. She's asking if I was asking for her or the little Sarah. Obviously, I meant her. Right now, we've got Boston's up 5-1, so they're probably going to win that game. Tampa's up 3-2. Islanders still up 3-0, and Tampa's losing 3-1. So looks like Boston will have the 8th seed at the end of the night. And that's pretty much all the movement that's going to happen. The Rangers will be tied with the Islanders afterwards. So. Now, it might not even be set till Sunday because Philadelphia and Islanders play Sunday to make up some games that they had. So, yeah, we're probably going to have to try. But we do have some. Fabregas is in the system. I think he could end up being a quality first starting goalie for us. So. I think he will. I think he will. I think he'll make the team. Yo, what's up, Jack? How's it going? Good to have you on. With the World Cup, honestly, I'm indifferent about it. I'm not gonna be too into it. I'll watch it. It'll be exciting to watch, but delay a game due to the blast. Of course. Oh, Philly's now 3-2. Philly's 3-2. So, yeah. This is a live broadcast, and I'm broadcasting while I'm watching the game and stuff like that. We get to interact with all each other, so it's a fun thing to do. Oh, I'm sorry. Yo, go to on. If you want to watch on your laptop or computer, go to onhockey.tv. That's how I'm watching the game. And I'm getting the Panthers feed, so. Yeah, that's a great site. I like it. Because Hockey Streams is done now, so it's like, I would use Hockey Streams, but it sucks. I guess it's back on Fox Sports Florida. Alright, nice. Yeah, because it's streamed on YouTube as well, so. It looks like I have 11 viewers. I don't know. I can't really tell. I can't tell it live. It's not letting me see it live. It's just saying 11 views. It's only showing a minute. So, Jack, when are we, what game are we watching together? Is it probably going to be that Saturday game? Oh. I guess I'm behind on the feed. I just saw the post hit. Yep, Islanders won. Tampa won. Yeah! Uh-oh! Yager! You know what that means, guys! You know what this means? I don't have a full cup, guys. That's it. That's all I have. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with the Jagermeister. I have to buy more now. I have to buy your more Jagermeister. So, Jager shot! Yeah! We're back in this, boys. We're back in it. I don't know how much tickets are yet. I haven't looked into it. I'll probably look into it a little bit once it's set in stone. But whatever, I'll pay whatever. I think when I bought when we played the Devils in 2012, I bought tickets. I bought a train ticket. I bought the hotel and the train and the ticket to the game. And I have not going because I hated sitting by myself. I didn't want to sit by myself. But I think the ticket only cost me like $75. So if I have to, I don't think the Islanders are going to be that expensive, All right. Wait, did they say Barkov scored that one? Yeah, not many people are watching this game, guys. I only see 64 tweets. And that's after Yager scored. So, yeah, not many people are watching this. I don't know what that camera icon does. Yeah, wow. Yeah, no, I'm watching this or tweeting about it. I saw like maybe 20 tweets on that Yager goal. So yeah, not many people are watching it. Maybe that's why I'm not getting so many views on this. I'm only got 4 so far. So I wonder where Jeff is. Jeff usually should go on this, but he's not. Yo, Adam, you should name your kid Yager. Yaramir. Yeah, name him Yaramir. Adam, name your kid Yaramir, okay? That's alright, after a legend. And of course, after it's gone. My crap faded out, so I'm trying to get my feed back. Bruins won 5-2. I'm trying to get my feed back. Oh, we're on the power play. All right. All right. I'm back. Panthers power play. Let's do this. Let's tie this game up, boys. If Yaga scores, I'm screwed because I don't have any more. I don't have anything left, so hopefully Yager doesn't score. Well, that's a good thing. Like Denny just said, that Rangers have lost some key players right now, and they could be out for the playoffs. So, if we play the Rangers, we could have a chance. But again, I don't want to play against Lundqvist. Lundqvist is a unbelievable goalie. So. I can hear you, but Lundqvist is good. Lundqvist is a good goalie. And when it comes to the playoffs, he's strong. I don't want to play him in the playoffs. He's the one that worries me. Yeah. It's gone. Philly's still down 3-2. Philly can tie this. Philly ties this and goes to overtime. They can win it. So if the score stays the same, doesn't look like Corsi wins. Yo, what's up, buddy? Yeah, your Bruins won. You're lucky. Yeah, you won. You can still miss it, though. You're still out of the playoff picture as of... You're in the playoff picture right now, but if Philly comes back against Toronto, you're out of it. Yeah, currently you are ahead of Philly by 2 points. Philly wins, though. You're out. Alright, I'm going to watch the last few minutes of the Philly game. Philly tied it! Boom! Yeah! Boom! Yeah! 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 Boom! All right, there we go. Oh, God. All right, Panther fans. We're Philadelphia fans tonight, guys. 7 seconds! They tied it with 7 seconds! Yeah! Woo! Oh, 57, whatever. It doesn't matter. They tied it. I'm watching the Philly game, guys. I'm paying attention to the Panthers game, but Philly, guys. We want Philly to win. We don't want Boston to make the playoffs. And they're going to a shootout overtime. Overtime. All right, back to the Panthers game. All right. After the Panthers, they're going to overtime in Philly. Philly wins it. Boston is still out of a playoff spot. Huge. Huge by Philly. Wow. Yeah, it seems like a lot of Panther fans don't want anything to do with the Rangers. Well, no, if you pay attention, I do like the Red Sox. I like all New England teams but the Bruins. So, Red Sox, Celtics, and Pats fan. So, it's just the Bruins I hate. So, alright. I think the Islanders will lose. I don't see the Islanders winning both of their games. I don't see the Rangers losing their next game. So yeah, no. Like if Bruins fans were a lot nicer to me, and I've said it so many times, I would like the Bruins. I would root for the Bruins. But I've just gone so much abuse for being a Panthers fan that I've just been programmed to hate the Bruins as a team because of their fans. So that's the reason why I hate the Bruins. All right, Philly's in overtime right now. They're playing with Toronto. It was a 1-on-3 for Philly, and they missed. All right, Cats can still come back in this game, guys. I know. I was kind of bummed when the Bruins won Stanley Cup. I couldn't really root for them. Like again, my all-time favorite goaltender is Reggie Lemoine. Well, I followed the Bruins when they went to Stanley Cup against Edmonton. I was a fan of them back then, and stuff like that. But then when the Panthers became a team back in '93, I just stopped liking them. And then once I became a Panthers fan, everyone would ridicule me for being a Panthers fan up here, and I was just like, why? It's a team in Florida. Like, well, why are you giving me so much shit about it? And it's just I got so much abuse for it. I started to hate the fans. I started to hate the team and stuff like that. And I know there's some good actual Florida Panthers, actual good Bruins fans. That sucks. I know there's some good. Well, something happened in the Philly game. I don't know what happened because I got kicked out. I'll go on the Philly game. I don't know what happened. It's still going, but the last beat I had. Philly got a penalty. Thanks. Yeah, that was going. You're gonna laugh, and then you're gonna laugh at it. You know. I had fun with it. You know, I was going through some, thought depression and stuff like that. And, you know, it made me laugh. It helped out. So. Yeah, back down by 2. That's the thing I hope with Panther fans. Like, I hope we don't become like that. I hope we don't become assholes like that. Where, we be abusive to other fans. You know, I've always viewed Panther Nation as a family, and I don't want to see us abuse other fans, like Bruins fans I've seen. So you guys have to keep me updated on the Panthers game. I'm on the Philly game now. Toronto's on the power play. Alright, Philly just cleared it. Thanks, man. We do. We've been through so much. So. True. You know, again, that's why, like, up here, like, I'm just sick of, like, the fact that we've just won so much. Toronto won. Toronto won. So Boston is currently in a playoff spot now after that game. Boston has now made 8th, but again, Philadelphia does have more games on hand, so Boston has to win their next game in order to make the playoffs, because Detroit, even if they get 1 point, Detroit wins the next game, Boston has to rely on Philadelphia losing their remaining games, so... Wow, yeah, a lot of Panther fans are not on Twitter, Adam. Like, I haven't updated this in 6 minutes or so, and only 31 people have updated. Panthers are losing right now. Boston won. Philadelphia lost in overtime. Islanders won. So... Oh, so close. Yep. So Bruins are 1 point ahead of Philly, but Philly has 2 games on hand. So I don't know. It's up to him. I think it's up to Mitchell if he wants to play. You know. I've thought of doing it, but I don't know. For some reason, I just can't get YouTube to work to do something like that. So. Montoya's in net. Yeah, he does. All right, guys, I'm going to close this out. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. It was fun. I had a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead and go record the recap video now, so it should be up sometime within the next half hour, all right? Thanks for joining me, guys.